What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Antique Tractor Power. And well, in today's video, I think we should do what do you want to do? I say we show you all of our old antique equipment in me and my brother's farm. Well, not all of it's ours, but most of it is. Starting with, well, let's just move on. Let's just start. So we got our Gleaner F. Pretty sure you've already seen this before. It's got 90 some horsepower, I'm pretty sure. And geez, does she sure like to swallow grain. We've only seemed to have a couple problems with this Gleaner F, such as, well, it got clogged once, plugged or whatever you want to call it, and well, our tank was full of rust. Luckily, we got that figured out, put a new fuel pump in there, and got her nice and cleaned out. So that, I'm pretty sure, helped it out quite a bit, especially after it's a very long harvest we did, solid 3 acres. But yeah, this is probably our greatest purchase on the farm. Considering that we somehow found a combine like this, a Gleaner F gasser, it's pretty rare if I say so myself. So I'm pretty sure, well, I'd say we got really lucky. This Gleaner F has a 13-foot pickup header with 6 belts. We only have 4 so far. The other 2 snapped in half. We're not going to talk about that. Still got some work to do. How many bushels? I think it holds like 100 something. No. Maybe like close to 100 something bushels, somewhere around there. Not 100% sure. I'm not a Gleaner expert here, pal. It's got a fan. This is just a filter area. It's got a fan area to help cool you down. Controls recirculating, fresh air, or whatever. It's got 3 gears: first, reverse, second, third. Controls your ground speed. Up, header goes up, down. Just the basics. Throttle, choke, just the basics of a Gleaner F. Then beside the Gleaner F, we have, well, it was my brother's old tractor, but it's the Case D. This thing basically has brand new tires, so I'd say that's pretty good. Still have to implement a magneto, which we have found one when we picked up the exhaust manifold for my tractor, so that's good news. This thing has a hand clutch, and I'm not totally sure about the shifting pattern or how to shift this thing, but by the looks of that, it says 2, 4, or 1, and then a little 3 down there. I'm guessing there's 4 gears. I'm not sure where the reverse gear is. And then I think that's the throttle or something. I'm not total. Oh no, this is the throttle. I'm not sure about these KSDs. You never know. So there are 2 pieces of equipment on me and my brother's antique farm. Anyways, moving on, we'll go to the other equipment on the other side of the farm. Alrighty, so after that very dark and brutal walk, we made it to cold storage, where most of the remainder of our equipment is. Alright, moving on. We have our Cockshut 30. Well, this is our newest tractor on the farm. It's got a full set of wheel weights, completely redone. We got it redone. Looks like it's got some row crop tires on her. That's pretty good. We bought this thing completely redone, so she was pretty mint. She's a foot clutch, and looks like another 4 gears or whatever you want to call it. 4 gears and 1 in reverse, so I guess that's 5 gears on this sucker. Anyways, moved on. That's basically all for the Cockshut. We got the John Deere D. This isn't really our tractor. It's my little cousin's tractor. Well, my grandpa bought him it for, just because it's a sick tractor, and my little cousin wanted one, so here it is. This is the John Deere D. I think this was the tractor in our very first video. But yes, this thing is probably, these 2 tractors probably sound the best out of the whole entire fleet. But yeah, this thing's also completely redone. This tractor also has a hand clutch. I'm more of a foot clutch kind of guy, if you know what I mean. But yeah, that's the John Deere D right there for you. And over here we have the John Deere AR. This is my other cousin's tractor. This tractor's pretty sweet if I say so. I mean, I have no idea how to shift this thing based on that. But this thing also has a hand clutch. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Okay. Anyways, we have the John Deere AR. This thing does not run good at all right now. It's gonna need a lot of work. Thankfully, my brother could probably help fix that problem. But yeah, that's all for the John Deere AR. Moving on to the International and the Massey Harris. Alright guys, sorry I couldn't talk there in the International and the Massey Harris review. It's because our worker was in there and, well, I'm not sure what he's doing, but I didn't really want to disturb and make too much noise. Because you never know. But yeah, anyways, that's for tractors. And I think we have one implement in our whole farm. So let's go check that out right now. So we are back across the yard, which is some good news. And speaking of which, this freaking car absolutely hauls. I mean, this thing is a good freaking farm vehicle. Anyways, that's not the point of today's video. Moving on to the final thing, our so-called 2025 John Deere cultivator. All right. We're here. Fun fact about this, by the way, is it was not supposed to have a hydraulic ram. We actually kind of modded that on there. Not really though, but it's actually supposed to have a crank that you go like this with. And well, we didn't want to do that, so we put a ram on it instead. Grabbed some old hoses we had, and well, she somehow still turned some dirt. Which is pretty good news after, well, it's probably like 30 years, oh my gosh, probably like 70 years old, 80 years old, and still churns dirt. And well, that's a John Deere for you. So, it doesn't really surprise me. It even still has a little bit of the John Deere on it. John Deere, well, it says plow, but I'm pretty sure it's just a chisel plow, whatever you want to call it. Things, if we ever wanted to actually use this, we need to do a lot of work to it. Let's just say that. So yeah, pretty mint if I say so myself. Anyways, well, I guess we'll end the video there. I don't want to keep you here too long, if you know what I mean. Oh my god. Okay, anyways. So, well, if you enjoyed that video, make sure to like and subscribe. And, well, I guess we'll see you in the next one. Remember, we always have more videos coming out, so make sure to subscribe and hit that bell for notifications. Every time we post, you'll know. Trust me, you're going to want to watch it. Our videos are either funny or funny. Oh boy. Anyways, thanks for watching. And I guess I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day, boys.